Hello students, good morning. Today we are going to discuss new chapter, that is chapter 3, coordinate geometry of model 1. So first we are going to discuss basic concepts of coordinate geometry. Who discovered coordinate geometry? It was René Descartes. Who discovered coordinate geometry? He was René Descartes. He was a philosopher and great mathematician of Greece. Now, suppose there is a road in the east-west direction, and there are many streets. Street number 1, street number 2, street number 3, street number 4, so on and so forth. And in each street there are 5 houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now suppose your friend resides in a street of house number 4. This is house number 4. Can you locate his house? Simply by telling house number 4. Not at all. Suppose there are so many streets. So to locate a point or house of our friend, we required at least 2 parameters, namely a street number and house number. If you know a street number 1, house number 4, you can reach the house of your friend. So what is coordinate geometry? Next question. What is coordinate geometry? So coordinate geometry is a branch of mathematics in which we study how the position of a point in a plane is described in ordered pair. So it is a branch of mathematics. It is a branch of mathematics in which we study how the position of a point is represented in a pair order XY of real numbers. So, it is a branch of mathematics in which we study how the position of a point in a plane is represented a pair in a pair order, that is xy of real numbers. This xy is not equal to yx. So these are ordered pair. 2, 3 is not equal to 3, 2 when x and y are different. It can be equal when x and y are same, that is 1, 1, 0, 0. Now Cartesian plane. Cartesian system. What is Cartesian system? Suppose this is a number line. X dash x is a horizontal line. O is origin or 0. This side at equal unit points are 1, 2, 3, 4. And left of 0, this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. This is a number line. Suppose another number line is y dash y. This is vertical line, and above this origin points are at equal units 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly, below at equal distance minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus so on so forth. So, when two number lines intersect each other at a right angle such that their origin coincide at O, their central point, then this system is called Cartesian system. Right of origin O, this is positive direction of x. And left of O, this is negative direction of x. Similarly, this is positive direction of y. And this is negative direction of y. This system is known as Cartesian system. This horizontal line x dash x is called x-axis, and this vertical line y dash y is called y-axis. So point number 1, horizontal line x dash x is called x-axis. Point number 2, vertical line y dash y is called y-axis. And the point of intersection of these two axes is called origin. Point of intersection of x and y axis, x-axis and y-axis is called origin. The coordinate of this origin is 0, 0. How to represent a point in a plane? Suppose P is a point in the plane of blackboard. We require two parameters to find the position of this point. One is horizontal line, that is x-axis, and other is vertical line, that is y-axis. First, we will draw a perpendicular from here. The point is P. This is origin. This point is M. And this perpendicular point is N. To reach from point O to point P, so three possibilities are there. First, we have to go from O to M and from M to P, or O to N and N to P, or directly from O to P. This distance is called x coordinate, and distance moved perpendicular to this is called y coordinate. So the coordinate of point P is xy, and this is the reference point O, origin. Then what will be the value of this OP? This is a right angled triangle, OMP or PMO. In right angled triangle PMO, opposite to right angle is called hypotenuse. So according to Pythagoras theorem, the square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. So we can write OP square is equal to OM square plus PM square or MP square, PM square. This can be written as x square plus y square, or OP can be written as under root x square plus y square. So the distance of a point from origin is equal to under root x square plus y square. What is y coordinate? This is y coordinate. This is perpendicular distance from x-axis is called y coordinate, and perpendicular distance from y-axis is called x coordinate. So note down, perpendicular distance, first point, perpendicular distance from y-axis is called x coordinate. Point number 2. The perpendicular distance from x-axis is called y coordinate. And the coordinate of origin is 0, 0. The coordinate of origin is 0, 0. This is origin. X coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is also equal to 0. Abscissa and ordinate. Abscissa and ordinate. The term abscissa means x coordinate, and ordinate means y coordinate. Abscissa means x coordinate and ordinate means y coordinate. So x coordinate is called abscissa, y coordinate is called ordinate. Then quadrant. Quadrant. A Cartesian system divides the plane into these are two perpendicular axes. O is origin. The plane has been divided into four parts. So this is x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0, means x positive and y positive. Called first quadrant. Where x negative, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This side -1, -2, -3, 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3. X is less than 0. Negative integers is always less than 0. But y is greater than 0. So x negative and y positive. This is called second quadrant. In this region, x is negative, less than 0, and y is also less than 0. What does it mean? X is negative and y is also negative. So this is called third quadrant. In fourth quadrant, x is greater than 0, but y is less than 0. Y dash O x O y dash. This region indicates x is greater than 0, all are positive and y negative. So x is positive and y is negative. In such condition, This is called fourth quadrant. So Cartesian system has been divided into four quadrants: first, second, third, and fourth. In first quadrant, x positive, y positive. Second quadrant, x negative, y positive. Third quadrant, x negative, y negative. And fourth quadrant, x positive and y negative. Now, exercise 3.1. One more points you write. Point number A. Any point situated on x-axis its coordinate is represented by any point situated on x-axis, its y coordinate is always equal to 0. So the coordinate is represented by x0. Point number B. Any point situated on y-axis, its coordinate is represented by, when a point is situated on y-axis, its x coordinate is always 0, that is 0y. So this is main points of coordinate geometry. Any point situated on x-axis, its y coordinate is always equal to 0 and it is represented by x, 0. And any point situated on y-axis, its coordinate is represented by 0y. X coordinate will always be equal to 0. Now in your CBSE textbook, exercise 3.1, two questions are given. In place of those two questions, write another questions in place of those two questions, which is frequently asked in the examinations. So question 1 and 2 you have not to solve in your notebook. Exercise 3.1. Exercise 3.1. First question. Find the coordinates of the point. Find the coordinates of the point. Number 1, whose abscissa is -3 and lies on the x-axis. Whose abscissa is -3 and lies on x-axis. We have already discussed a point that lies on x-axis. Its y-coordinate is 0. And what is x-coordinate? That is -3. So this point can be represented by -3. First, always write x-coordinate and then y-coordinate. When this point lies on x-axis, its y-coordinate is equal to 0. So this is the answer. Point number 2, whose ordinate is 5 and lies on y-axis. Ordinate means y-coordinate. When the point lies on y-axis, its x-coordinate will always be equal to 0. So this point will be represented by s-coordinate 0 and y-coordinate, that is ordinate, 5. So this is the answer. Whose abscissa is 4 and ordinate is -3. So write the coordinate of this point. Abscissa means x-coordinate. In our dot pair, we always represent x-coordinate, that is 4, and then y-coordinate, that is -3. So the coordinate of the given point will be 4, -3. Fourth question. Which lies on both the axis. Find the coordinate of a point which lies on both the axis. Means the point which is common in x and y coordinate. So this is origin. So what is the coordinate of origin? 0, 0. Fifth point. If the perpendicular distance of a point P from y-axis is 3 units along negative direction of x-axis, then what will be the of that point? So what is given? If the perpendicular distance of a point P from y-axis is 3 units along negative direction of the x-axis. So this is x-axis, horizontal line, x dash x, and this is vertical line, y dash y. And the point of intersection is origin. This is -1, -2, -3. If the perpendicular distance of a point P from y-axis, this is y-axis, is 3 units, this is a point, this is perpendicular distance. This is perpendicular distance from y-axis, 3 units along negative direction, this side. So, what will be the abscissa of the point? Abscissa means x coordinate. So, it is -3. Similarly, if it is 3 units along positive direction, then it will be +3. Next question. Question number 2. Which of the following points lies on the x-axis? Point is P 3, 0, Q 0, 0, R 0, -2, S 2, 5, T 0, 4, and U -4, 0. Now the question is, which of the following points lies on x-axis? As we had already discussed, if a point lies on x-axis, x coordinate is written in this form: x 0. So the correct answer is P 3 0, y coordinate is 0, and then U minus 4 0. So this is the required answer. So in exercise 3.1 we discussed two important questions other than the textbook. Day after tomorrow we will solve few more questions related to coordinate geometry. So be ready with your graph paper. Thank you.
ये तो स्ट्रीमिंग होता रहेगा, उसे फिनिश करना है। अच्छा।